Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Nate, and today we're going to be looking at the gluteus medius and how it is one of the most underutilized muscles in some of today's strength and conditioning programs. Now, the gluteus medius is a muscle that helps with hip abduction and medial rotation of the thigh. The gluteus medius is very vital to our athletes to help with performance enhancement, injury prevention, and agility, being able to decelerate and accelerate at the same time. Being able to absorb and exert force, essentially. Now, two studies that I found that are cons about muscle activation during unilateral and bilateral movements during rope battle exercises. This activation was measured by an electromyograph, which measured the maximum voluntary isometric contractions of the gluteus medius. Now, with that electromyograph, it ranked in percentages, and the percentage for the activation of the gluteus medius was that of under 20% for both unilateral and bilateral exercises. And that also ranked it last in all muscles that were underneath examination and being ranked in percentiles. Now, the second article for the cons also used EMC that stated that on an unstable surface that the gluteus medius is not activated any differently than doing a regular squat. But they did find that as the load increased, as did the activation for the gluteus medius. Now that probably comes down to the deceleration, which we'll look at in the pros later on. But I'm more than certain that's why it was activated a little bit more than whenever they were just doing unstable surfaces, looking for stabilization. Now let's go ahead and jump to the pros. On the other studies that I found, the gluteus medius was activated under unstable surfaces and was greatly used as a stabilizer during unilateral and bilateral movements that were weight bearing. More unilateral movements than bilateral movements because you are activating, the one leg versus using both of them. Now, the EMC testing of muscle activation tests showed that the gluteus medius was more activated during single leg squats than any other exercise, and the unilateral activation that was measured via the EMC as well was over 36% across 3 different studies during the looking at the lower body activations. Now, lastly, in another EMC study that looked at lower extremities during various step-ups with various loads, they came in readings at about 50 to 76% for concentric movements, which shows that the gluteus medius is a decelerator.